Hey guys, today I will show you how to install Android x86 on Windows using VirtualBox. To download the x86 version of Android, you will need to go to android-x86.org. You can find the links in description. Go to this website and click on download. Now go to the download from FOSSHub. Here on FOSSHub, download the first file, the Android x86 64-bit version ISO file. Just ignore the others. Click on the download. And this will start the download. Let the download finish. Now once the download is finished, we'll move to VirtualBox to install it. In VirtualBox, we'll first create a new VM. For this, let's name it Android x86 test. Here, select the version as Linux and the Linux 2.6, 3.x and 4.x 64-bit. As we downloaded 64, we'll need the 64-bit. Now click on next. Now we'll allocate memory here. Now you can allocate as much memory as you want. I will allocate 16 GB to make the process a bit faster. Click on next. Now see that create a virtual hard disk now is selected and click on create. Now select just next. Here also click on next. You can select the storage. I think at least 16 GB would be fine for now. Click on create. Now here the VM configuration is created. You will need to go to settings and here click on system processor and click on the edge of the green portion of the processor enabled. So here I can select 12 cores. Now just click OK. Before that, click on display and here we'll need to select VBox VGA. Otherwise, without this, the GUI of Android won't work. Now click on OK. Click on start. Now here, select the Android x86 ISO file. Now here I will just add a new ISO file that we just downloaded. Click on add and locate where the ISO file is located. Mainly it would be in the downloads folder. Now once you have located the file, double click on the file. This will make an entry for a file in this window. Now click on choose and click on start. Let's maximize this window. Now the installer would open. We need to install this, so let's click on installation. Now here to select the option, we'll need to type in the letter that is highlighted. So we need to create or modify partitions for the storage. So click on C and enter. Now do you want to use GPT? Let's click no. Now here click on write. Okay, before write. Now here click on new and enter. Select primary and enter. We will need the full storage. Now select bootable. So the bootable flag is enabled and click on write. To select this option, you can use just the arrow keys. Now select the right option, type in yes, enter. Now this will start the formatting of the storage. Now once it's done, you can use your arrows and go to the quit option and click enter. Now as you can see here, a partition is created that we just formatted. Click on OK. Now type in key E, so the ext4 is selected. Click on enter. We'll select yes. Now also select yes. Also select yes. Let's wait for the process to complete. Once it's completed, we'll be able to boot into our VM. Now once it's done, click on OK. Now if this console line appears, just wait for a while. It should boot into the GUI. So now we are booted into the GUI. Now if we ever started an Android device during the first time, there is a setup involved. It takes a lot of time, but right now we are done with the setup for Android in VM. Now one thing you will need to note here is in Windows, Android is not able to use the integrated or dedicated GPU. For that, you will need to do a bit more of work. Right now, there is no direct solution available, but if you want to utilize the GUI using the integrated or dedicated GPU, then just go to Ubuntu and create a VM in Ubuntu. Right now in Windows, there is no support. Now, once the UI is loaded, you can just go through the entire setup for Android and start using your Android device. Now, as you can see, or if you just install and experience it, it's a hell lot of slow. So a better option would be using Android Studio or Genymotion, but that's a paid version, or just use BlueStacks if you just want Android on Windows and don't want to do anything else. If you like this video, then subscribe to my channel. Write in the comments if you faced any issues, and thank you.